One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Taylor. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down throwing for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, Hurts. He's got it at the 6. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. They connect on the deep shot. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
63. Great, set.
Hurts setting up to throw. This one finds Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Great, set.
They send a man in motion. First and 10, here's Hurts. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Great, set.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Crowd left, Yeti.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That one gains 7. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, it shouldn't be the third down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Back to throw, Hurts. Has it in close.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. They've got a man in motion. They give it to him up the middle. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Let's go. Free. Hey, smash. Trap 60.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not a lot of arms in this league can deliver that throw from half the field away. Unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of the other team.
Yeah, not many today, Kate, and I would argue not many in the history of the game. It's a short list. I'll put Jeff George, John Elway, Jay Schrader had an absolute cannon. But you also got to have the smarts to know when to unleash a rope like that. Decision-making, not nearly as qualified as the pure arm talent on that throw.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Great.
Taylor now up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Delta set.
They go again with Taylor. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Great.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans with a chance to boost their lead. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Great. Set. Delta.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard 3-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He'll look to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's Hurts. Brought in by Juju. And he's taken down at the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's complete to Juju. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Caught. It's Brees Hall. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A give left side for Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now motion him out of the backfield. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Carter put in motion left. From the gun, it's Hall. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Motioning the tight end now. From the 38. Catch made by Carter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 28. Big gain downfield. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Colts' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. He tries to sneak it, and he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
19 right. Go!
This time he's looking to throw. Has it in close. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now within 1 score in the 4th. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback's stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good, set. Delta.
Taylor trying the left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. Delta.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Gets this one to Andrews.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Good, set. Delta.
On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
2nd and 4. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They've got first down from the 31.
Great, set. Delta.
A give now from the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is reeled in by Jackson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Colts trail by 6. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Able to hit home, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Great. Set. No touch.
Another carry for him. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Completed over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go check. Here we go.
Here's Hall once more. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.